Jay, maybe I can just get you to get, your some initial comments on the game. What do you think was the difference tonight for you guys?
Well, I thought we got out of the gate quick and asserted the way we wanted the game to be played. They punched back. They're a good team. And, we stuck with it and continued to put hard miles on their team. And we found goals up and down our lineup. So it was, I thought, a well-played game.
Or Nugent, Hopkins, Hyman, and Stad, is that going to be a good line for you going forward, or what?
Oh, you know us, DNB, we move them around the chessboard quite a bit, and I think that's what makes us a good team, is that we have a lot of really good players that we can move around. Doesn't matter where we're at, what rink we're playing the game in. We're blessed with a lot of really, really good players.
I had to ask that in jest after this morning, of course.
Yeah.
You obviously had to make a few big decisions, whether it's putting Skinner back in or keeping Connor and Leon together, moving Nick Bukestad up. You had your fingerprints all over the game. How did it feel maybe for you to kind of contribute to a win in a way?
That's what we do every day. That's coaching, is trying to make hard decisions. But like I said, I'm a lucky person, and our staff is lucky because we have a lot of good players to choose from. I disagree with you. The fingerprints are on our players here. Our players were the ones that went out and executed at a very high level. They played the game with the physicality and pace that we want to play at. And, it was a big win for our team. Big win.
Stuart Skinner, he's got such a calm demeanor, and he's so mature. Sometimes you forget he's only 24 years old and he's a rookie.
Yep.
Just give me a thought on him coming in and having a great bounce back game, and just the confidence you guys have in him.
It's what we expected. This is what we expected. It's the Stuart Skinner I've come to know over my time coaching him in the American League and in the NHL. And, he played a good game, gave us a chance to win this game tonight, and we did.
How do you see him kind of, as he gets more playoff experience, how much better is he going to be for you? Because you have to gain experience to have experience, I guess.
Yeah, and that's what he's going through right now. The more he plays, the better the more he'll feel more comfortable. He's somebody who's had a great year, and he's continuing that forward here in the playoffs.
Jay, you've talked a lot about when you make a move, a lot of times it's because you think of a certain matchup or not. What was it that you liked about moving Bukestad up that you thought would work, and then conversely just about his game tonight, obviously his first ever 2-goal game in the playoffs, and just overall what you liked from him individually?
Yeah, I think he's played exceptionally well since he's become an Edmonton Oiler. And I think he's a type of player who complements other pieces. And tonight we were looking for something specific. And that line was excellent for us.
And he goes up, Yamamoto moves to a different line. He seemed to have a little bit more jump. He was around the puck. I know his line didn't score, but they seemed to create more. Did you see that it worked maybe for both guys to switch?
Maybe. I thought every line, every forward contributed, very well. I think Yamo and Costin had numerous scoring chances, and Yamo was good on the penalty kill. It worked the way we moved him around tonight, and we're kind of flexible in how we do it, but we like the look that we had tonight. We'll see what happens next game.
I think it was once said, every hit's an investment. You had 8 different skaters tonight with 4 to 6 hits. Just a thought on that level of physical engagement from your team tonight.
Yeah, I think that's something that is underrated about the Edmonton Oilers is how physical our team is, how we play whistle to whistle, but we're prepared to invest and finish our checks. And we got a lot of big bodies. When we do, we think it adds up over time. And, we're 5 games into this series so far.
Jay at the back.
Yep.
How much do you feel the game turned on that midway through the second period? You had a ton of offensive zone pressure that led to a hard-working goal. How much do you feel the game turned at that moment?
Well, I don't know about turn, but I think it was a critical point in the game for us. The one thing about any playoff game as we're watching is that you got to play the full 60 minutes if you want to win it, and sometimes a little bit more than 60 minutes if you want to win it. So, you know, I thought that was a big goal because, you know, we felt we had the bulk of the play, but it's nice to get rewarded with a goal like that. And for Nick to do that, I thought it was excellent. It was the culmination of a really good shift.
Can you speak to the challenge of just trying to close this out on the road in Los Angeles on Saturday?
I'm happy to do that, but I'm going to take the 15, 20 minutes here and enjoy tonight, and then we'll, you know, we're going to have a rest day tomorrow, recuperation day. I'm happy to do that, but I'll save that for another press conference.
Jay, can you speak to Hyman taking the shot in the face and then going over to the bench for the high fives with his hand, you know, on his face? And does that tell you what hockey players are all about?
Yeah, I think so. It's that time of year. You know that more than anybody, having covered NHL playoffs for as long as you have, that, you know, there's a lot of playoff makeup around this time of year, and I'm sure he'll have a big bruise there, but he was quite pleased when he came to the bench, and it was a big goal as well, I thought, at the end of the second period. Good, thanks, guys.